Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to the tea room. Yes, I'm back with parts 3 and 4 of my review of the 50 Cent documentary for the Sean Combs Reckoning. I thought that the video or the documentary was put together quite well. I would like to have seen a little bit more or heard a little bit more details. I agree with Jaguar in that respect. But now I want to say Babs. Babs does not equal ignorance. What I mean by that is that she knew better, but she did not do better. She mentioned, she being Babs, said that her attorney, after going over the contract, informed her that the contract was filled with fame, but there was no fortune there. However, she still signed the contract. And what did she say? I signed it. I signed it. It was Bad Boys, she said. Which means what? Bad Boys, and you didn't get what you went into it for. Once again, there was greed. How much more greedy or just not being a victim can you be? She was a total and complete volunteer. And that after her attorney gave her the skinny on what the contract consists of, she continued in her own way and went ahead and signed it nevertheless. Now we in threes, and now just pay attention. I am not going chronologically in terms of as the documentary went 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going as I remember and as it comes to me and just my viewpoint of the situation. So, like I said, this is part 3 and 4 for me, and it's according to how I'm reviewing it. So, when you watch the documentary, or if you've already watched the documentary, don't hold me to the sequential order of things, okay? Now, again, Little Rod talked about how he was dicked around and not given the $250,000 that was promised, or the house that was next door to Puffy's house. He didn't receive that, nor did he receive the $29,000 that they promised him or offered him. He didn't. Basically, he's saying he didn't receive anything. Okay. I think we covered that or I covered that in part 2. But nevertheless, moving right along to Clayton Howard, the gigolo, right? The gigolo who is now suing Cassie. Go figure. Okay, let's figure. We will figure on he is going after some of that civil lawsuit money that Cassie collected as a result of her suing Puffy in a civil lawsuit, and it said that she received a substantial amount, and the gigolo is suing her for a few different things. Now, for those of you that saw the video, I keep saying the video. Pardon me. I meant to say the documentary. What about when he said that they were collecting his semen, and that when he asked Puffy what was he doing with it, he told him that he gave it to Cassie to drink. Yuck. Oh my God. It's horrible. But I say that the gigolo was quite weird. He was with them for what did he say, 8 years, and he got paid $6,000 to perform sex acts with Cassie anywhere from, what did he say, 18 to 20 hours. Good gracious. Who knew that what did he say? That they were taking e-pills, that e-pills would allow you to have sex for that many days. I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. But they also said somewhere, maybe not in the documentary, but I heard somewhere or another, they said Puffy had a pencil dick, but that's none of my business. But I'm just saying, it seemed like something was going on there, because he obviously was getting other men to satisfy her, and it was only when he felt threatened by the gigolo that he would jump in and take turns and let the gigolo go in, and then he would go in. And so my take is that it seemed as if he was using the women in the documentary that gave their interviews as more of a beard to hide his sexuality. That's just my take on things, because it seemed that he indulged with men and had no problems, i.e. Little Rod, that he called him Little Leon. Then he got so indignant, he called him Little Leroy. Then he talked about his limp leg. Now, I think we all knew what he was talking about with that, but I would say that was an indication that Little Rod was not, or is not, gay. That's why he probably couldn't get it up, because he was not interested in being with Puffy or any other man for that matter. So that's what I would attribute his, as Puffy would say, his limp leg was about, and that he wasn't interested in him. But anyways, it was interesting that Roger, the security guard, said that the security person, he said that he liked Puffy before he got to know him. Now that is all the way freaked up. For someone to like you before they get to know you, but once they get to know you, they don't like you. And one of his gripes was the fact that Puffy did not like his own people, which I'm not surprised to hear that, But nevertheless, I'm not going to have this one be so long. I just wanted to just cover my viewpoints on all 4 of the segments of the video of, damn it, I keep saying video. I guess it doesn't matter. But anyway, documentary. All 4 parts of the documentary, and just discussing it. I said I might as well come on and give my view with the collective, rather than just sitting around chewing the fat, which it could be deemed as gossip. But I think that it was life lessons in the video or documentary or what have you, for all of us. A lesson of forgiveness, a lessons of grace, lessons of greed, not to be greedy, but to pay attention. As I said before, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your gut, and just from here on going forward, be more diligent in self-reflection and self-love and all that good stuff, Again, my Cash App is $iamtearoom. If you are feeling like an urge to give a huge donation, then please feel free to do so. I welcome all gifts, large and larger. Hallelujah. Yes. Okay. So, as I said, I'm not going to keep you too long on this, because I'm feeling like I've pretty much covered everything, I think. As I remember the video or the documentary, I covered everything, and I'm going to say ciao for now.